What are you waiting for?
Come join the Geek Drums Nation.
So that was a great rehearsal.
What's up, guys?
Let's talk about Gotham Knights,
Oh God.
right?
Oh, I mean,
No, that's not it.
that wouldn't suck. Hey, you see, I done ran in and I done forgot to give myself some light. I had it was a long. We got to our last stop at work, and it just started like pouring down snow. So like the restaurant owner's like, I don't know if I want all of these flour bags if they're wet. I'm like, dude, it's snowing. What do you expect? They're they're gonna be wet.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Are you sweating today?
Uh, actually, yes. You honestly like you still like it doesn't matter how cold it is outside. Like it was like in the 30s.
Yeah.
It's still like because we can't get into this last restaurant until 3 o'clock, but we always sit outside of it at like 1 or 2 o'clock. We always end up there early, but the guy won't let us in until 3 o'clock. Why? I don't know, but he orders like over almost $8,000 of stuff from us. So my boss is like, let the guy do whatever he wants. So he don't complain. It's just irritating. So
Yeah.
we be rushing. So doing there, we're gonna be sweating regardless. You try pulling off over a 300-pound pallets off of a truck on a lift gate. It ain't easy. But how was you guys' day? How was your guys' day today?
It's morning. It's 10 a.m. here, so.
Well, oh yeah, I forgot. You're like
Good
you're
morning.
He's in the future.
You are in the future.
How are you
And
guys?
It's Friday for him. So thank goodness it's Friday, huh?
It's been a crazy.
You
crazy
didn't miss
24 hours.
much at all, Omega. We literally just started. I was running late, so it's my fault, guys. Blame me. I'm the one with a 9 to 5.
And I started the stream without starting the stream.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I'm like, I thought it was going live. Like maybe he was waiting for me. No.
This is definitely going to be a
Great
rant.
rehearsal, everyone.
It's going to be a Lance rant today, right?
It's not gonna be a rant. I'm just. I don't know. It's not a rant per se. It's just I want to say I'm shocked by what happened, but then again, I'm not.
All right, you heard that. It's not going to be a rant. It is going to be a rant.
It's not gonna be a rant, but at the same time, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. So as we all know, yesterday the day started off great, or would it be 2 days ago for Kid?
So what was the great part? What was the great part?
The great part was, we got the trailer. The very first trailer for the final season of The Flash.
Mhm.
Not gonna lie, I watched that and I started crying because I realized, like, dude, it's over. Like this has been going on for the better part of my adult life, and it's like
Yeah.
I started the show, I had no kids. Ending the show, I have 4 kids. So it's like this show is like I was still living with my parents when the show started. I didn't have cable when the show started. I had to watch everything on Amazon Prime. Like, so we got that. I cried. Then we found out Superman and Lois is starting March 14th. Got the first image of Michael Bishop as John Kent. We got the synopsis. It sounds great, sounds promising. We even found out when Gotham Knights is coming out. Finally. Like we got news about Gotham Knights. And then boom, 7 o'clock on a Wednesday night. They dropped this bomb, like basically saying after Aquaman 2, the DCEU that we know, like that they had the Arrowverse actors advertising in the early days of Flash and Arrow, is officially dead. Like, I want to say I'm surprised, but we have to remember James Gunn literally just said last week, I'm not gonna make everybody happy.
Yeah.
Little did we know was he gonna hit us with a truck like this. Like honestly, I get it. It's his vision. They want to go with a younger Superman. This is basically the same thing that happened with Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad about that. Well, I was a little upset because I liked Andrew. But I mean, look at what happened. Andrew came
Yeah.
back and reprised. We might get a Crisis on Infinite Earths, Final Crisis type thing, and Cavill might show up. But I mean, for
Yeah.
now, Cavill's out. It's nothing we can do about that. You're gonna have your toxic fans online like attacking James Gunn. I'm sure he's probably gotten 1,000 death threats in his inboxes already. I mean, I don't know why people are like that, but
Yeah.
And the clickbait saying that Henry Cavill's fired.
Yeah, it's like I know in his statement he said he was told by Warner Brothers to go ahead and say he was back a month ago, but that was before James and Peter Safran took over. Now that sucks, but I mean, what can you really do about that? If Zaslav wanted it a different way, he would have made it happen. So, what? Let's just start. Kato, what do you think? What do you think? Like, what are your thoughts on this? What was your initial reaction?
My initial, I mean, we're not surprised that much anymore. In 2022, we got so much stuff, but then I started thinking, like in the Black Adam thing, the Black Adam, we should talk. I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna look the same next time you see me. Or like he's going back. They said that he was going back to reporting, and then some people are like, "Oh man, I really don't want to see an origin story," but I think it's going to be like a second year. You know, like they had the second year Batman, the Matt Reeves one.
Yeah.
So he's going to be like a news reporter, so it's not going to be a full on like origin story. But I don't know. Yeah, I did really like Henry Cavill, and the fact that he was so gracious when he wrote, you know, like his on Instagram. Like he was so gracious. He couldn't be more professional. And the fact that he was such a nerd, you know, that he was like what was he, a D&D guy and like a computer nerd building computers. He was such a genuine guy, like perfect for the role. So it's too bad we couldn't get like a full on, really great classic movie from him. And then he's just done already.
Yeah. Robert, has he specifically said that the whole multiverse is dead and gone? That he's starting on his own Earth Prime and not that he's just starting his own few Earths. He hasn't said anything about Earth. He's crafting his own universe in general. Stuff like the Batman and the Joker film. That's not under his purview, as was stated when they first announced him and Peter Safran coming on. That's never been under. So of course that's separate. Whatever Zack Snyder did will still be separate in its own continuity. We're not focusing on that anymore. They're not going to develop anything for that anymore. Even Patty Jenkins came out and basically confirmed what those articles were saying without actually confirming. She said she wasn't fired, but she's not doing anything with DC right now. So Gal Gadot could still be attached, but I don't think she is. I think we're going to see a new Wonder Woman. We're going to have a second Batman in this universe because, of course, Matt Reeves, they're keeping that separate. Who's to say we can wake up tomorrow and we can see Robert Pattinson posing with James Gunn like, oh yeah, I'm ready to be the Batman of the main universe. Like, we could wake up tomorrow and that could be happening. But, I mean, as of right now, I'm considering, the Flash can't even be a hard reboot because you still have Aquaman coming out at the end of the year.
We also have Shazam too.
Yeah, so unless they swap those films around again,
I would not be shocked if they swapped Flash and Aquaman. I would not be shocked in the least.
Yeah, I mean, it like I said, it sucks. I loved Henry in the role. I was happy to see him back. I'm pretty sure The Rock is standing there kicking himself because, he kept saying the hierarchy of power is about to change. He just didn't know how right he was in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so Batman is, Ben Affleck is not playing him anymore. He's going to be like a director, he said. And then Gal Gadot is the Patty Jenkins thing. Jason Momoa has said that he's going to be a Lobo, maybe. And then we know about Cyborg, Ray Fisher thing. And then what if Ezra is the only one that's left and they don't reboot him? He's like the only one left.
I highly doubt we still see Ezra.
I'm just kidding.
I like if that happens, I'd be shocked. I'm trying to figure out what is James Gunn gonna do with Peacemaker. Darren, what do you think about the whole Peacemaker side of this?
Just Peacemaker? I have a feeling I'm going to be the villain of the stream because I feel like I'm very against the road of it compared to everyone else. I don't think it's fair. I love John Cena as Peacemaker, but I don't necessarily think it's fair to have a character like Superman getting rebooted, but maybe not John Cena and maybe not Margot Robbie. Like, again, I love those adaptations of those characters, but is it fair if we do it for one person? And I don't think it's fair if he cherry picks. I want him, him, and him, but not this, this, and this. So I'll be curious, and I don't think he's a character like I think Zachary Levi is an actor where you could probably just like restart him and have the same actor. I can't see that with Peacemaker. He's a character where I kind of think you need that same continuity. I don't think you could just do Peacemaker again in this new continuity. So it's tough. I think he'll let him have his Peacemaker season 2. We'll wrap it up there. Same with Aquaman 2. Same with The Flash. Maybe they'll wrap it in with the new stuff, but I think it's somewhat new. And if you don't mind me just kind of like giving my general thoughts on the
go ahead
decision as a whole, I think that they handled the situation terribly. They handled it terribly. I think everything with The Rock and what he had his hand in doing it, they handled this terribly, but I ultimately think it was the best decision. I think 10 years from now, we are going to praise the road that James Gunn walks on, because I think what he has in store is going to be I think it has potential to be phenomenal, right? I think the idea, this is something I had almost begged for. Like 6 months ago, I begged for a reboot. I was like, this is a mess. This is terrible. I want to restart, but not in this way. I don't think in the way that really hurts Henry Cavill. I think if he would have never returned, like if he didn't make that cameo in Black Adam, we'd be a whole different story here. But I think they kind of pulled on his chains and pulled on the fans' chains, and I think that hurts for everyone.
Yeah, I agree. I saw a comment saying what's going to happen to Blue Beetle, the continuity. I think Blue Beetle is going to be a one-off.
Yeah.
I thought of Jaime Reyes as being the new, if I could say it like this, the new cyborg in the universe. He's supposed to be 22, college student, at Gotham University, just like Victor, who gets this technology attached to him. So I was thinking about, he's gonna be the new Victor, but of course James Gunn isn't gonna just say scrap this. They're gonna do what the animated films have done now for the second time.
Yeah.
Hard reset. Now that's not a bad thing. We see how a younger Superman, like basically in his prime, like starting out, can work with the Hogwarts. How it can start with the like with the Man of the Tomorrowverse, with Darren Criss voicing that Superman. It worked. I enjoyed that film. It's just the way they went about it. Henry having to say something, like you said, it was handled horribly. So I can only wish him the best.
Yeah.
Maybe we send Henry down the line. This has me terribly worried about Tyler's future.
Yes.
I mean, they're both phenomenal Supermen. At least we still have one right now. Like we started off, they were using Tyler as the face of Superman for everything DC. Then all of this Henry business came, so we were worried. Now Tyler is back as the face of Superman for all of DC for the time being. I honestly think we're going to hear about a casting fairly soon. And this movie, James Gunn is writing it right now. So this movie will probably be, I no later than 2024 is when it's going to start filming.
Yeah, I think. Well, and they said January we're getting like a slate of some of the things that we're getting. And like I get it's really sad with everything, but I am so hyped just to see what they have in store. Like I'm so curious to see what that slate is. And a comment on that Blue Beetle thing, I think his future depends on, just like Black Adam, how well that film does. If that's like a huge success,
definitely.
they're merging it. There's no way. And I think Blue Beetle could be that. Like I think he could be a household name to so many kids, and I hope it does well because that actor, the Cobra Kai, I forget the actor's name, phenomenal. I think he's going to kill it as that character.
I agree. 3Dubs, you've been uncharacteristically quiet. I know this shocked you, bro. So
no, no, it wasn't shocking. It was more like I knew it was going to happen because I'm hoping it was going to happen. The only thing that for me is if they didn't acknowledge Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Shazam with their faces, I can see Shazam being separate because it hasn't really tied to the bigger universe yet. Unlike the Suicide Squad, when Batman went in Flash and I think someone else went in hunting them and to throw them in jail. With that, I'm kind of sad that we might not see Zachary Levi as Shazam again. So
he did comment and say, "Hope to see you in another universe." I'm glad he got a sequel, but I honestly thought Zachary Levi was gonna age out of the role of adult Shazam anyway.
No, he's a kid in an adult body, literally in real life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He's the right choice for Shazam, in my opinion. It would be kind of weird seeing someone else.
Lloyd, what am I trying to say? That could be true. Tongue tied. That could be true.
Yeah, especially if
What's up, Brett? Oh, your picture is hilarious. If they cast Tom Holland as Superman, stop casting him as everything. I'm cool with him as Spider-Man. I was iffy with him as a young Nathan Drake. No.
Now, how about Chris Pratt? Are we down for a Chris Pratt Superman?
No.
Well, how about Nicolas Cage?
Superman. I'm Superman.
Oh,
Not for a young one. Jesus.
They can DH Nicolas Cage.
Oh,
Chris Hemsworth would be a great.
Beast, not the Beast.
Then they can have Vin Diesel as Lex Luthor.
Oh God.
What about that Robbie Downey Jr. fan casting for Lex Luthor that was going around?
Then Tom would be the perfect Superman.
And by young, I think they mean like 30 to 29 years old.
I'm thinking 20s. Because right?
Yeah.
That's too young.
Because it's too young. I'm thinking probably late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, I'm thinking late 20s, early 30s too.
You're going to need someone that can do this for the next 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
And that's one of the benefits of rebooting too, I think.
Yeah, and also you gotta have like actors willing to do 10 movies or 10 projects.
Yeah, putting everything on hold for a long time, being known as Superman for a while too.
Yeah,
people don't realize this. You can actually become a better actor by keeping with the role and figuring out how to progress the character, and that teaches you something.
Man, it's just been, this year has just been bad news after bad news after bad news.
10 years from now, it'll be like, do you remember 2020? Oh, we don't talk about that year.
Like, do you honestly feel as if, can James Gunn like salvage this? Like, this is bad. It's bad PR. Like, me personally, I'm all for what he's gonna do with this universe. I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes.
Yeah.
I have a friend who is a diehard Superman fan and a diehard diehard Henry Cavill fan. He's old school Superman. Like the Superman of like the comics of like, you know, the very first few comics that came out about Superman. He likes that classic Superman, if I could say it like that. Like it took him a while. Like he's still not on board with Tyler. I respect that decision. I've been putting him on the show and, you know, seeing like what they're doing with like the Elseworlds takes. He doesn't like Elseworlds stories. He likes the main continuity. And, you know, I respect that because that's what he grew up with.
Yeah.
So this news on Henry Cavill was like, is his Superman, like, is his favorite. This news completely, like, he's done. Like he said, respect to the person that gets cast, but this is like a big like middle finger to Henry Cavill. And I honestly blame his publicist, like The Rock's ex-wife, fiance, Andy Garcia, I think that's her name. She didn't see this coming. Like Zaslav didn't think to say, don't say nothing right now, or his publicist, don't make that. Like, you made a whole video. If it's a tweet, you can say, I'm sorry. You made a video.
Yeah.
And that video literally broke the internet.
Yeah, this new guy that's going to be Superman, I think they need to protect him.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so bad.
They had to protect Tyler.
Yeah. Because this guy's going to get so much hate just because he's the new Superman.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
There is no doubt about it, bro. Like, definitely.
Death threats.
It's going to be worse than Robert Pattinson because he had it bad too.
Yeah.
But Megan's here.
Quick. So Hero's Journey says, quick question. Because you four know more than me on DCEU, after the roadmap releases, can Zaslav X whichever one he wants? By all means he can. I think he would be stupid to do so because he put these two in charge. And that would just be more bad press on him being a horrible runner of a company.
Yeah.
I hired these guys, and I don't trust them.
But I don't think Zaslav cares because he's axing things left and right. But I mean, at this point,
he started the standards of the FU standards. Like if he doesn't see the benefit, he's going to pretty much screw people over.
They had the best Superman since Christopher Reeves, and this is what they do.
Yeah. Just let it out, Omega. We all let it out. Just let it out, Omega.
Look. Okay, maybe I got a bit of a man crush on Henry Cavill, but the man is into Warhammer. He knows about the reason he quit The Witcher because they weren't going by the books. They even said, "Oh yeah, they even hated the books," which is why I have an issue with the freaking X-Men movies because freaking David Singer doesn't like the X-Men comics. F that guy. So anyway, that's ages past. But anyway, but it's like, look, okay, I've been busy. All right, I just got off work myself, but it's like, oh my god, this is what you guys did with the best Superman since Christopher Reeves. What is going on? But they're keeping freaking what's his name, Mr. Rapist. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that word in front of you. I didn't want to get you demonetized or anything.
I'm not even monetized yet, so I mean, hey.
Okay, they're still keeping Mr. Or whatever the hell he's going by, whatever the hell they're going by now. Freaking. God, I can't even remember his name.
Ezra Miller?
Yeah, that a-hole. Yeah, they keep that guy back as the Flash, but they get rid of Henry Cavill. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think
they might not keep him though.
They're going to have a hard enough time promoting this movie without Ezra. I think James Gunn, like he doesn't fully take over. Like their slate doesn't kick in until after Aquaman. So of course they put all this money into this film. They're gonna release this film, but after that, I think it's gonna be I don't think it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be bye Ezra. If we get lucky, maybe Lucas Till will be cast as Barry Allen. 1, he will look comic accurate. 2, that's everyone's fan cast. I know everybody's saying Grant, but can we all like
No.
live in reality? The man has been the Flash for the past like over 10 years. If you want to be like honest, he was Barry Allen on Arrow 2 years prior to his own
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, I
And
never
he's
really
been-
I never really seen the Flash, but everyone says this guy's freaking amazing. So I was like, why didn't they cast him? Because he's not Hollywood or whatever, man. Come
Oh,
on.
that guy. Okay, yeah, that's it.
There was some official Henry Cavill news that just dropped. I don't know if this is new news or if they're just not posting it, but he has been casted in a Warhammer series for Amazon.
Omega, you just told the
What?
future.
It literally just came out like
Oh,
like
hold
you
on.
had said it. You had said that, and
One
they had
second.
posted the article. It was perfect timing.
Discussing film. Yep.
Like they had posted it, and then he said Warhammer. I'm like, did he see the post as soon as it went up or something?
He's eating. He's eating. He's eating.
He's
I'm
like-
all for it.
Crap.
He's
shit.
just
I'm
as
about to
good
fall
as
and bust my
DJ
ass.
Eric.
That couldn't have been more perfect. That was
I-
perfect
I'm all
timing.
for it.
Am the hugest Warhammer fan around.
Now, you guys are gonna judge me, but what's Warhammer?
Oh,
D&D
let me
instead of
educate
Warhammer
you.
earlier.
This is a rule book.
Wow.
That's just the basic rule book. Well, that's an older edition. That's a very old edition. And here's like one of the more recent editions. This is still pretty old here. Turn around. Yeah, this is one of the newer editions of Warhammer, but it's still pretty old. I haven't really played it that much recently, but yeah, basically Warhammer is Warhammer. There's Warhammer and there's Warhammer 40K. These are all Warhammer 40K. 40K is basically like the future where everything sucks. Mankind is turned into a complete and total fascist regime that's based on the God Emperor of mankind, and you worship him or else. It's basically is like in the far future of the 41st millennium, there is only war. Everything sucks. It's the most it's kind of like the most brutal, over the top setting there ever was.
Who owns Warhammer?
Games Workshop. It's a British company that makes all the minis and everything. Basically, some people who know Warhammer will judge me because I play Tau. And here's one of the models. I still haven't painted them. I have some of the more painted ones models. They're in the in my other room. But yeah, this is one of the huger ships. And
I'm gonna check it out.
actually, he's kind of broken, but this is one of the normal size guys here. Yeah, I just gotta reglue them back. But yeah, this is actually one of the big models. But yeah, it originally started as a tabletop, and then eventually became other things. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It's expensive as all hell. I'll tell you that much. That's kind of what I got out of it. But yeah, if he would be the perfect person because all the fan castings pretty much put Henry Cavill as the Emperor of Mankind. Is it a board game? Yes, sort of. Yeah, no, it's a board game. It's a very elaborate board game. That's expensive as hell.
Cool. Okay,
Was,
so
the one that
But
you
yeah,
said
even
was
before
James?
before I even got the link here, I was about to play Dark Tide, but that's the Warhammer 40K base. It's basically Left 4 Dead in the Warhammer 40K universe.
But yeah, you were holding that Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I was even saying it's like he's a huge Warhammer fan, which is like, oh my god, that's somebody who looks like
think you
him's in a
predicted it.
Warhammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, you just said it and it became reality.
Okay, cool.
Pretty much like DJ Eric
I want
said that,
$100,000. I want $1 million. Okay, nothing.
okay, so let's jump into some of these questions because this isn't gonna be a long stream at all. Like I just got off work, Omega just got off work. It's been a day. So let me see.
Kato
I
just
saw
woke
Darren literally just walked in the house as well. Let me see. I just saw Laura's question was about who was going to be the Batman of the new DC films universe. We don't know. We know it's not Keaton. Apparently, he had a Batman Beyond film that was greenlit and in the works that was canceled. That was news to everybody on the internet because I don't remember that being announced at all. They could have kept that news to themselves. They just actually pissed off more people.
Yeah, just by mentioning it.
So yeah, and Pattinson, that is staying separate because James Gunn just called out the reporter that he normally has, a lot of respect for, saying that this is false all around. Like, I don't know why you said this. So we don't know. I'm guessing they're going to go with a
Spreading lies
Batman.
here.
Yeah, they're going to go with a Batman that's around the Superman's age, which would be perfect if it was Robert Pattinson. I think it'll be, honestly, it's redundant to have two Batmans out there around the same age range. I mean, I also thought it was odd that they went with such an older Batman in the first place. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Ben Affleck's take on this older, gritty Batman, but I always found it weird that he was so much older than everybody else. And then they went even older when they got Keaton. So y'all have such a fascination with like old, grizzled Batman, like Titans, Batwoman.
Titans is the only one that's not believable.
Well, they try to really speed up the Justice League. They didn't want to do individual movies to build up to it.
That's the DCEU's biggest problem. They were trying to hurry up and catch up with what Marvel was doing, and it screwed them in the end. Now, with Wonder Woman, the first one, aside from the finale of that, they got some traction, they got some headway. Shazam, I love Shazam. I saw it early. I thoroughly love Shazam.
No, just showing that to someone in chat. We were just chatting about Warhammer. Go ahead.
Somebody also asked, would I mind seeing they think Jensen Ackles should be the DCU Batman? That would be cool. I don't know if they want to, like, I saw somebody else talking about Darren Criss. I don't know if they want to have the people that are voicing them and also playing them in live action. I wouldn't be against that, but I just don't see James Gunn doing that.
He dressed up like Batman, and we were eating it.
I think he's going. Jensen Ackles isn't old or anything, but I definitely think you want someone on the younger side.
Yeah. Hollywood Reporter is saying that WB is still taking tax write-downs on their content selling. Yeah, of course. That does not shock me at all. We're going to see tax write-downs until 2024.
Yeah, I'm still upset about Batwoman, about the Batwoman movie.
Batgirl.
Batgirl movie. Yeah, that should have. Even if it is mid, I mean, the people worked hard on that. It should have released. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Chosen Vader owner, I saw an official DC account saying the ratio in that trailer will be for all of season 8.
I think the Flash.
Yeah, the Flash trailer. First of all, Omega, if you have not seen that Flash trailer, when I tell you they're using the aspect ratio from like the newer DC shows and like the crossovers, like it looks like a freaking movie. It's cinematic.
What, the Flash teaser trailer?
I told you it would look different.
It's extremely cinematic.
They just released
aspect ratio.
They just like sent out photos, and the one shot looks phenomenal from one of the photos.
Yeah, like it looks amazing, bro. Like this is the best the Flash has ever looked outside of crossovers.
Can you imagine if they started this way? It would be so cool.
Put it in Google. I think I'm watching it, unless this is like a fan made thing.
It might be the fan one, the debunked one.
Lance, I want to tag you in that photo.
Wow.
So I think DC TV is doing better than DCU right now, huh?
They always have, but I still wouldn't say that.
Yeah, just like I said in chat, is like, dude, I'm pretty much ignoring the DCEU at this point. It's just focusing on the animation because DC animation has been freaking top notch for the longest time. They had very few misses.
Honestly, I'm excited about this new film, like introducing Supergirl and the Legion into this new Tomorrowverse. I'm excited about that. These new films have been excellent.
It was kind of like a rough start because I wasn't too keen on the drawing, but it's growing on me.
Like the cell shaded aspect of everything, yeah. That's true, Robert. I mean, Ralph did get screwed over. He was told he was coming back, and then they said no. But honestly, I think that first of all, hiring Robert Singer to try to revitalize the Reeves verse, Ralph should have been his own Superman. I don't care how close to Christopher Reeves he looked. He should have been his own Superman.
Wait, why are they gonna why did why are they gonna I can't even talk straight. Why are they gonna reinvigorate the freaking Reeves verse when that's been like what almost 20, 30 years from now?
That's what they were trying to
I was
do
watching
with
those movies when
Brandon
I was a
Routh.
kid. I am 40, believe it or not.
That's when they brought back out that Superman Returns with Brandon Routh. They were trying to breathe new life into that old movie franchise. Why I don't know.
Are they gonna bring back Richard Pryor's character from Superman 3?
No. See, we're talking about the old Brandon Routh movie.
Okay.
2006.
The 2006 film. They were trying to revive that, and I'm saying,
Okay,
like,
yeah, that was.
I'm saying, yeah, it was okay, but that was the problem. Like,
yeah, it was okay.
Make Brandon his own Superman.
Mm-hmm.
You were trying to attract older fans of Christopher Reeves to this movie, and they're not gonna see Christopher Reeves Superman. They are only gonna see, oh, this guy doing a imitation. And I mean, honestly, that Superman, the only feat of strength that he really did was catch the airplane. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, he was laying on the ground in the fortress with kryptonite in his chest for a long period of time in that movie. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was. I'm glad he came back to got the chance to revisit the character in Crisis. That's what I will say. That's what I'll say about the Arrowverse. They allowed actors who didn't get, a fair chance with these characters. They gave them a good chance to say goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield.
It's like even that Spider-Man movie was like, if you actually go back and pay attention to the storyline, it's very mid, but it had so much fan
service.
Yeah, fan service. That's where I was looking. It had so much fan service, you didn't care. It was just a fun movie.
Yeah.
And Andrew Garfield, like, literally made people like the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, because I'll be real. I did not see the Amazing Spider-Man because I was just kind of done with it, being at how they kind of screwed up Venom. But I kind of want to go after seeing No Way Home. I am messed up today. After seeing that movie, I'm kind of like, you know what? I may want to go back and watch the Amazing Spider-Man.
By the way, it's No Way Home.
Yeah, No Way Home. That's what it was. Jesus. Look, I just got off work. I am done for today.
I would love to see Henry Cavill cast as Captain Britain Ragu.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that's what a lot of fan castings are kind of putting him in. Some people are saying he should be not Blue Marvel, but it was some superpower. Hyperion. A lot of people saying he should be Hyperion.
Oh, he would be a good Hyperion.
Mm-hmm.
He would be a good. I could see him as Sentry.
Some people, Sentry, Sentry, Hyperion. Some people even saying he should have been Adam Warlock, but we already got Adam Warlock in the Guardians 3 trailer.
The Wonder Woman version of the Man.
Is anybody seeing Avatar 2 tomorrow? I'm not. I've never seen the first one.
I'm probably not. I would love to see the new Avatar movie, but it's just because my situation here. I kind of don't feel like going all the way. I'm trying to save money on stuff, so I might see it later. Not opening weekend, probably like either that Sunday or something. I don't know.
Justin sent his super rant. Did you send them all in separate chats? Because I'm only seeing one.
No, I saw one earlier. I don't know if it was him or not. They were saying like I think it was somebody I don't really know because I don't watch the DC shows. It was that person, then it was Christopher Reeve, then Henry Cavill's like number 4 or something. I can't remember. I gotta go back and check.
DCEU should have been rebooted in 2017.
Yes.
Can't argue with that after the Justice League debacle. I mean, I've always said it. I've said it plenty of times on my stream, on the after party. You shouldn't need a Ultimate Edition for every film.
Mm-hmm.
The studio should not be interfering that much with your vision. You should never need a Ultimate Edition for your first 3 movies. That's just
WB wanted
crazy.
They wanted too much control, and this is what corporate meddling gets you.
And it's like, did you guys watch the films before you decided to? Let's cut this. No, because you cut the stuff that tied together with the most important parts of the film. Like, it doesn't make sense.
What's funny is Zack Snyder had a 5-movie idea, and he had to leave a certain point, and that WB decided, hey, we're going to do something else. And then that happened, and we were stuck in this kind of bad movie genre. They should have rebooted it instead of as soon as Zack Snyder left.
I agree.
Well, they didn't have anyone back then, so they didn't have a James Gunn. So even if they rebooted it, it would have been a mess anyways, until they got like a Kevin Feige guy.
I have the guys that I invited onto this stream already, so we're gonna have to schedule for later. Flash Freak, just email me. Might have you Monday if the
You
other,
behave?
if you behave.
If you behave.
Like Chegra is getting no. Black Adam is coming out for HBO Max tomorrow. I supported it. I got it on digital on Xfinity, and I have yet to watch it. Regardless, so I mean,
I've seen it
why
twice.
would I want to watch it again? And it's leading to nothing.
Take out that big
punch
credit
through the
scene.
Superman
No?
suit was pretty cool. Through the door.
Like honestly, the movie was good for what it was. A action packed, just an action film.
Sure.
It's just The Rock doing what he does in
Smashing
the
The Rock.
Fast and Furious films,
Mm-hmm.
except with superpowers.
Yeah.
So I mean,
So it was just The Rock being The Rock, but with superpowers.
yes, with lightning.
Fair enough.
And-
Where's the cavalry? I am the cavalry.
Yeah. So that's basically it.
I mean, fair enough. I like The Rock.
Ranking for
Oh yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah,
Tyler Hoechlin.
Yeah, the
I mean,
whole. that
what I will say is I respect that if you have actually seen Chris Reeve or Brandon Routh.
Oh, come on, man. You got to stick up for Miata.
Sometimes she says she's seen things and has not. So I respect this if this is your legit ranking and you actually have seen them. But I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing Tyler Hoechlin again, especially since we know we won't see. At least we got to see Henry for like 2 seconds in 2022. At least we got that, and
But
it
then,
wasn't a weird line. I'm a big fan of justice, but the mustache.
I'm still disappointed he even canceled on the he even left The Witcher because I liked The Witcher.
Yeah, like that's like, dude, like you left the. Now they're saying he possibly left The Witcher because it wasn't his vision. Like they weren't following the actual like source material.
Yeah, they weren't really following the books and everything, like I mentioned earlier. So yeah, it's like I get it, but I actually really dig that show.
Lloyd, they have had pitfalls.
Too.
Yeah, it was
They
perfect.
canceled a bunch of shows, so I mean they were getting so much criticism.
I mean now like Next
now
Star came in with their not even an axe. They came in with a chainsaw and said, "Oh, Flash has decided to end on their own." Okay, Stargirl. Oh, yeah, nope. Catwoman, Legends of Tomorrow. Naomi, you just started. We don't have to give you any more money, and you don't have good ratings. It's like what's next? Like honestly, this may be a hot take, but Gotham Knights is doing what Naomi did. Next Star said, "Look, I'm gonna try to give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a small chance. I'm gonna put you with Superman and Lois. If you cannot scrape viewers off of there on a Tuesday night, you're dead."
Yeah.
I give it to episode 3. Episode 3. If they're not getting good views, they're gonna announce it's canceled already.
Yeah.
So I hope they're preparing to film a proper ending.
And if they do cancel it, I'm not even going to touch it.
Yeah, like honestly, Gotham Knights has so many things against it. And if anybody's watching this that's excited for the show, don't take this the wrong way. Me personally, I'm going to watch it. I give all shows a fair chance. I'm going to give it like the first 5 episodes. Gonna see if it pulls me in. I'm watching.
If it gets canceled on
well, yeah. If it gets canceled on the 3rd one, of course not. Like I stopped watching Naomi when I found that I didn't even finish. Like when I found that it was pointless. So like, like now, I'm waiting on Walker Independence to find out if that's getting renewed or not before I finish the series. So I'm gonna give it like the first 5 episodes. I'm want to see one if it's actually interesting, because the trailer, it turned me off to the show. It gave me Riverdale light vibes, and I stopped watching Riverdale 2 seasons ago. Also, don't like the fact that we all know Batwoman. Yes, it may have been a leasing thing with the studio, but I also think they went, what do we want to do more? Highlight this new thing, or pick up Batwoman for another season. They went with the shiny new thing that they thought would attract people, which did nothing. So they're dealing with the backlash from the diehard Batwoman fans and the casual Batwoman fans. They're dealing with the fallout from the people that think they're part of the reason why Legends got canceled. They're also dealing with the fact that people thought that this show was about the game characters, and they're just related to the game in name only, and still not even related to the game. And they're dealing with the fact that people don't want to see another Batman-less show. And then number 5 on that list, the trailer was god awful. Like, it's anybody that says that trailer was not. People talking about some I got into a few, heated debates online talking about some, they're gonna wear their costume. I said 99% of the time a superhero show is going to bank on their costume design to pull people in. You're going to show concept art of costumes. You're going to put a costume in the show. That cheap looking Batman cowl, and the fact that Kerry Kelly was like, he used to call me his little Robin. No, that was a huge turnoff. Like, it was a huge turnoff. But am I still going to give it a fair shot? Yes, I advise everybody in this chat, give Gotham Knights a fair shot. You're already going to be watching Superman and Lois, and it comes on after Superman and Lois anyway. Give it a fair shot.
So it's actually pretty good.
Gotham Knights
Hasn't come out yet.
Oh, I'm thinking of the game for some reason. Never mind.
The game was. I stopped playing the game. It was okay. Like, it's nothing to write home about. Like, Suicide Squad looks leagues better. Like, I started playing Avengers after playing Gotham Knights for a few days because Gotham Knights just felt slow and sluggish. All that development for no reason, and I hated the open world aspect. And like, soon as you get online, it's just like, you playing online with somebody, you expect them to help you. Like, I'm using Robin, using Tim Drake, my boy, excited because of Titans coming out. And all of a sudden, this other guy.
Is it Pagey?
Pagey.
What the hell?
So all of a sudden, this other guy shows up. He's using Red Hood. Why did they link the game like that? Like, I get it. You should have the option to want to play online, not automatically be drawn in line with somebody else. If you get what I mean. Because dude didn't help me at all. Like, it was honestly annoying. Like, I'm trying to fight off these cops, and he's just jumping around doing backflips, shooting people. YouTube, I'm talking about a game. It was weird and annoying. I'm like, what? Get out of my way! Like, you're causing me.
Was there a trophy saying do a backflip?
No, I don't even think he knew how to control the character, and then he just kept respawning in the same area. I'm like, you know what? Take me back to the main story. Like, honestly, I couldn't do that. Like, I couldn't keep doing that. So if the show is anything like the game, I hope the show is better than the game in that aspect. I hope they, boost off of that a little bit. I hope that we do hear about Batman having Dick, Jason, Damian, the other Robins. At least some point. I hope we get to see that was a rant. I hope we get to see the real Batman suit at some point. I hope they course correct on that cowl. They were trying to that's the other thing. They tried to make the cowl look like the cowl from the game, but the cowl in the show just looks cheap. But, that was then during pre-production. The stuff might look 100% better. We might watch this show and it looks like a movie. I'm keeping an open mind. I kept an open mind about Naomi. I kept an open mind about Powerless.
Was that it? Like I said, I don't watch a lot of the DC stuff. Was that even decent? Powerless?
It was corny. It was corny and funny.
Okay.
I don't think
I'm
it really got the
actually
pants.
glad
Like,
that they announce it before the series ends that it's canceled, because that gives me the opportunity to be like, nope, not watching again. But on the fact that before this happened, they always announced after season 1, and that ticked me off.
Yeah.
the
Like,
thing. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead,
The thing
Darren. You were saying something.
The thing about sitcoms is they thrive off of like criticisms of the show. Like they need time to see what doesn't work to make it a good show, and they never really got that chance.
I agree.
And Gotham Knights isn't even connected to any of the other shows too.
No.
And it's kind of going to be kind of confusing if it's back to back with Superman and Lois, and it's not
That
even-
was the problem, bro. You know that was the problem with Naomi. People saw the first episode and they were like, "Oh, it's
It
Superman.
had a
It must be
glimpse of
Tyler."
Superman in it, and yeah, it's not even connected.
There's no
And
reason it couldn't have
Superman
been
never
too. Like there's nothing.
He doesn't look like he had the underwear outside of his pants.
But then again, that was a previous version of Superman. Or
Well,
was it?
yeah.
I don't know. I don't care at this point.
I was an actor.
I thought it was dumb. Honestly, I thought it was dumb.
I felt like Supergirl season 1, where they showed the little shadowy and blocked out his face. And
You know, I thought that was hilarious because then you cast Tyler Hoechlin and it's just like not him at all.
Recipe.
Oh.
I've got autism. Please.
Oh, we got Tyler Hoechlin.
What was that?
Pagey.
Hey,
Oh dear God.
But,
learned your lesson not to.
so Gotham. I'm not gonna say it's gonna flop, but I don't think the ratings will be there. And Nextstar isn't relying on streaming. It might flop because they might not promote the show. But right now, the other thing it has against it is using a original character for the main son is weird when you have literally Damian Dark. I mean, not Damian Dark.
Damian Wayne.
Damian Wayne.
Brain fart again, huh?
Dick, you have Dick. You have Tim. You have Jason. You even have Duke Thomas. You could have used the Signal.
Well,
I think
the
it's a budget
IP
thing with that.
Yeah,
and
IP
they
is
would have to
to
use.
use
They
new
would have to buy
characters,
rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm not like defending it because it's still not a great choice.
But then
right?
you just got the first of all, the name Turner Hayes is just Turner Hayes is just such a it's just such a what's your name? Turner Hayes. I'm Bruce Wayne's adopted son. Turner Hayes? That's not even a superhero-ish name. Like
That's like White Tiger.
that sounds like a country music star.
Yeah, like with a lot of comic names, there's actually a bit of a formula with it. The names have to like sound alike. They have to kind of rhyme a bit, like Peter Parker, Clark Kent. Like just there's a sort of
it has to roll off the tongue.
rhyme. Yeah, it has a sort of rhyme or rhythm to a superhero name. It's like that. There's just nothing to it.
Turner Hayes. But I mean, hey,
I'm getting a haze. just
either
thinking
way,
about that.
either way, I'm gonna give the show a shot. Chat, give the show a shot. It's one of the other DC things we have on the CW next year. It's only 3 of them. It's one of the things we have. So check it out. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I'm reserving my judgment, but from right now, the trailer did not latch me. Maybe the new trailer will. Maybe they redid some things. Maybe it's Lex corny. Eric is Lex Luthor. No,
I can't see that at all. Not
but
at all.
people were asking what I thought about Superman and Lois. I honestly think it could come back for a season 4, but in my opinion, looking from the outside in to whatever Nextstar has going on, I think season 4 would be the final season. I would have liked to think that Nextstar would have announced this release date and say this will be the final season, but then again, it's a Nextstar. They have been doing dumb stuff since April.
I mean, like if it becomes just live TV, I'm literally switching to CBS because they have more ground. They have more like the shows get renewed. A lot of people watch it, and in all my favorite ones of the CW is just almost gone. I mean, there's Walker. There's
Hey, we're making beef penis. And to be
God damn
honest,
it!
really is
What the hell is wrong with him?
Wait,
But
was it John Cryer that retweeted or tweeted back at was it Justin Shields? He said that he wasn't going to be Lex. For
yes.
Man Lois?
Now he said he heard that they will be doing it. Who knows if that's going to happen right away? Because honestly, the only people that have retweeted that, that have written anything about that has been that hashtag show. Nothing from TV Line, Deadline, Hollywood Reporter. Nothing from the more reputable sources. I'm reserving judgment on that. I'm waiting. But
I just posted the fact that John Cryer on my page. John Cryer said this and it seemingly confirmed. Superman and Lois is going to have a Lex Luthor. I didn't say it was confirmed because I don't take actors' words too seriously. David Ramsey.
Yeah, and I see a lot of people still asking James Gunn about Superman and Lois. On that side, that's still under CW's jurisdiction.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think he cares about anything on the CW side. I think they could.
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't for Nexstar, CW stuff would just keep going.
Yeah, honestly.
I have zero faith in CW.
He commented about Legends, right? So he kind of, I guess he knows about all those shows.
He knows about them, but that should be proof that he does not care. That's not his focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at least he acknowledges he knows about what people want.
I am really the one that's shooting down rumors as soon as they come up, the ones that aren't factual. And he's also telling you what it is. We're not doing the DCEU anymore. We're doing our own thing. So don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, at least engaging with the fans.
Andy's here.
Oh.
Want to hop on?
What's up, Andy? We're actually about to hop off. But I before we go, just I want to go through, final thoughts on the whole Henry Cavill, this whole DC situation, and your hopes for the future of just this film franchise as a whole, film and TV. So let's start with what's up, Andy? Thanks for the lurk. Andy's real busy with schoolwork and stuff, so let's wish him well.
Indeed.
So let's start with Omega. What are your hopes?
At first, I was angry, but if he is going to play this guy here, well, forgiven.
Do you what are your hopes for the James Gunn's vision in general?
Whoever he casts as Superman, I mean, of course, I don't want anything to suck. I mean, I hope I hope it just pulls off, and what we get is actually really good. But I don't know. Is this? I mean, I'm no Hollywood guy or anything like that, but I just don't see it really being any. Well, for what the information that we currently have, it's kind of still up in the air. I'm kind of just in the wait and see mode. Let's see what comes up. If it's good, great. If it's bad, we always got DC and animation.
Yeah,
sure.
It makes it hard to be attached to so many things in DC now. You never know what's going to happen. I just hope that, we get through the Flash movie. I mean, there's still going to be backlash against that. But Aquaman, I hope people take it as it is and then go see it and then not boycott it or something just because of this Henry Cavill thing. And then I hope that they don't boycott all WB stuff, because I've already seen people on Instagram and stuff like that, even on WB posts, they're all all about this Henry Cavill thing and being boycott WB. But because it's a lot of people, what they're doing, it doesn't really matter with the Henry Cavill situation. They have jobs, they got people working hard on stuff. So I hope that people are, go see things and then just are able to separate this Henry Cavill thing from the rest. So I mean, I'm excited about the future though. Still,
Yeah,
Darren.
fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, I think it sucks now. Like we're like we can mourn now, but I think we got incredibly. I'm just incredibly excited for the future. I think we got a lot of cool things in the works. I'm so excited for, honestly, I'm excited for next year because not only we have 4 films coming out, but we're also learning the future of DC. We're getting a bunch of cool shows coming out. Like I think there's a lot of fun stuff to come, and I rather this than just us kind of like we've been in limbo with DC for the last like 5 years, and I've been sick of that, and we're finally making progress. I think James Gunn has become the bad guy. I think we needed a bad guy to be like, okay, let's push things forward. Let's make a new way, and hopefully it's all for the best. Hopefully 5 years from now, we're like, this is amazing. I'm so excited. We got this, and before we had that, So I'm excited. It's sad now, but I'm really excited.
Okay, fair enough. Same here. 3 dubs. You want to end it off?
For me, I only liked 4 movies in the DCEU, so I'm glad that there's a reboot. I like Man of Steel, Shazam, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman. Those are the only 4 that I really liked. There's some that were mediocre and okay. Like there was a movie. It was entertaining. I mean, it's a movie. And then I hope they learn from their mistakes and do solo movies.
Yeah.
Before a big team up, because I really, 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 really hate Batman v Superman because of the fact
same.
there was no setup. It was just boom. He hates you.
At least the Ultimate Edition kind of.
Yeah, the Ultimate Edition, they didn't. If they did it right, they wouldn't need an Ultimate Edition.
Exactly.
Yeah, point.
But,
So and they wouldn't need Zack Snyder's Justice League if they did it right.
Hey, you heard the man, and that is where we're gonna end it. You guys know me. You know my thoughts. I'm just wishing for the best. Henry Cavill seems to be. He's okay with it. I mean, he's been in limbo for the past 10 years. So, I mean, this is like nothing different.
He's like, whatever. I'm going to go play the Emperor of Mankind. See ya.
Yeah, so it's like, it's nothing different. I wish him all the best. We might see him later on down the line.
Yeah, because I just saw what y'all was talking about. Like, everyone's tweeting about him playing it, doing something in the Warhammer property. So I'm like, holy crap, I am interested.
So we might get more information down the line. Let's just all wait to see what James Gunn's slate is.
Yeah.
I'm seeing like I said, so many toxic people online.
I like Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just see what his slate, holds in store.
Like I've said so many times on the Eric stream, it's like, you know what? I'm kind of just in wait and see mode. Let's see what happens.
Sure.
And like with Jaime Reyes, and he might be able to meld into this new universe. Crazier things have happened. We've seen it happen. We just saw it happen with a TV show. Superman and Lois.
Yeah.
Superman and Lois.
Yeah, I haven't seen it myself. Everyone says it's great, though.
Mayada, that's literally not happening. Like, the guy James Gunn just said that's not
really
happening. Like, he said that's staying separate. He doesn't even have jurisdiction over that.
Yeah.
That's still under Hamada's old team.
Okay.
And I do like Black Adam too. I just forgot about that one. Yeah.
But
so 5.
But guys, feel free to share this video. I just wanted to, just come have a little fun, talk about it for a little bit. We will still be live Monday. I'm sure some more stuff is to come out. If you haven't seen the Flash trailer, I'm just gonna, like, open up my computer, just have his Twitter, just keep refreshing. James Gunn's Twitter is a gold mine of information, and I appreciate that. But so guys, if you haven't seen the Flash, final teaser trailer for the season. Please go check it out. Pagey did a video. He pointed out that it looks like we're getting a post-crisis Fiddler, post-crisis Murmur, and well, yeah, we already know about Captain Boomerang. We're getting some rogues we know. Becky Sharp is back. So yeah, and it looks
Rainbow Raider.
Hartley.
Rainbow Raider, Hartley's back.
Hartley Sword.
And this season looks cinematically beautiful. It's like they said, Batwoman's not using their cameras anymore. Let's just go grab that stuff. Let's bring it over here. We're just trying to borrow this stuff because they're not using it. And you know, Flash season 9, 13 episodes. They don't have to cram that. You know, they can take their time making this stuff look amazing. I'm excited about the Flash season 9. I am cautiously excited about the future of DC. I hope you guys are too. So we're gonna jump off here. I want to thank 3Dubs, Darren, Kata, and Omega for joining me today. Always appreciate it. Just wanted to get these thoughts out. It may seem like we're in a dark time now, but I trust James Gunn. 3Dubs, you really need more lighting. That's actually crazy. I trust James Gunn. Mayada, I saw you ask this earlier. If you haven't seen Arrow, the pre-crisis version of Murmur was in Arrow. He is a Flash villain. His lips are sewed shut, so that's why they call him Murmur. He does not talk. Just look up the character online. He is a Flash villain, though. So, yep, guys. I will check you guys later. See you guys. Well, actually, I will see you guys Monday. I will be in the chat for the after party. Don't know if I'm gonna be in the after party, but I mean, we'll just wait to see. We're gonna have some fun on there, regardless. Yeah, check you guys later. Let's see how long this takes to end.
You do this every time.